This is a Voxelab Aquila X2. I bought it on Marketplace as is for $100. I've never done any 3D printing before, but I think this will be pretty fun to tinker with. What do I know about this machine? Not a whole lot. Just has an upgraded 2-gear extruder, dual carriage motors, and a direct drive upgrade. Let's plug it in, see what happens. Oh, that's right. The seller told me about this. Said he had some difficulty updating the firmware. Should be a piece of cake. I'm going to show you what I've been working on very briefly before I'm late to go pick my girlfriend up for work. We are fucking around with configurations of the firmware itself. I don't even know if what I'm doing is going to work. I might need to tinker with this way more. This is already way more brain labor intensive than I wanted it to be. But we ball, okay? I'm trying to stay positive. I'm trying. I really want to get this thing working. I already spent, I think, over $100 on filament. So I really hope this isn't even more of a nightmare because I do not know how to code. I don't know anything about firmware. I don't know anything about 3D printers. Just gonna insert the SD card with the new firmware on it. Motherfucker. That's fine. No need to worry. I'm thinking since I followed a somewhat up-to-date guide that this should be working, so I want to check out the hot end thermistor. My best guess for what happened here is that the sheath around the wires coming from the thermistor were shorting out on the copper block. It's a bit hard to tell from this footage, but when I pulled it out, there was for sure bare wire. So I did the best thing I could think of at the time, which was covering it in clear tape and putting it back in. It's looking pretty good. Okay. Well, that's a win so far. I'm gonna turn it off. Sweet. Time to update the display firmware and we're in business. Just gonna take the SD card out, put the right stuff on it, plug it into the back of the display, and turn the printer on. Okay, well, we're gonna see if that worked or not. I'm assuming not if it turned fucking red. It's gonna work for sure this time, right? It's not gonna be wrong. That's wrong. Well, you know what? These are new. This is new. That's good, actually. That's right. Looks like everything is pretty much functional at this point. Here, I'm mostly just messing around with all the different controls on the LCD, checking out some of the different axes, and pulling the head apart to just see how things go back together, because of course I had to pull it apart to check out the thermistor. And let me tell you, it is kind of surprising to me, at least somebody who's used to working on electronics that are black boxes, how much these older 3D printers are not. I mean, you can just open it up, change anything out you want, just throw random 3D printed parts on this thing, throw whatever you want on it. I mean, I bypassed the filament runout sensor today. Of course, I'm recording this voiceover a week later because the original voiceover I had planned is not one that I'm very fond of anymore. But that's more so just some of my perfectionism sneaking through. So I'm trying to just do a bit of a ramble until the end time of this video. But honestly, like, I mean, if you like tinkering on things that do not work correctly and ones that you don't care if they're like perfect or do things exactly how you want to, and you know, you're okay with getting kind of frustrated, I would actually recommend you get one of these like cheapo printers. I mean, hopefully you get one maybe in a little bit better condition than this one. Maybe you get to do some of the upgrades. I'm just gonna interrupt myself for a second here to say that this clip is like, yeah, sped way up because the Z-axis is so slow. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, thanks for joining me on this adventure. I'm going to leave you with a black screen, and I'm going to wish you a good day, a good rest of your day. I hope you tinker, and I hope the one person or the maybe two, if I'm lucky, people watching this enjoyed it, because I had fun.